Welcome to another episode of the Added Time video guide series. In this episode we'll be taking a look at how to add rates of pay to contacts on the system that we will be using as personnel, for example coaches, instructors and assistants. Here we have a coach who works for our fictitious coaching company Coaching Program Limited. We pay Duncan a standard rate of £15 per hour for tennis coaching, and we will therefore want to record this in his details so that this rate of pay will be assigned automatically when he is assigned to events. Rates information is displayed in the Personnel section of the Contact Details page. It is displayed for Duncan because he has been assigned the role of coach. We have already told the system that we want to display personnel information for the role of coach when we set coach up in the system settings. Let's show you this before we go any further. We click on the Settings menu item and then click on the System Settings option in the menu. We expand the Contact section and click on the Role Individual option. Here we can see the roles we have already set up on this example system. We're going to click on Coach to view how it is set up. Here you can now see that we have ticked Display Personnel Details for this role, which is why the Personnel section is displayed on Duncan's page. You will also need to do this for any roles that you want personnel information displayed for. So, to create our £15 rate for Duncan, we're going to click on the New Rate button in the Personnel section. The Add New Rate page is now displayed. We're going to give our new rate a description. We're going to call this Tennis Coaching Rate. Now we select a category. You can see in this example we have already set up two categories, and we are going to select Self-Employed because Duncan is a self-employed coach. Now we enter the rate in the Rate Amount field. This is the rate we will be paying Duncan. Now we enter the Costs Percentage amount. This is the percentage of his rate that we will have to pay in associated costs. For example, for an employed coach, we may have to pay employer's national insurance. You can see that if we enter a value of 10%, the system then calculates the complete cost to our organisation of paying Duncan £15, namely £16.50. In this example, because Duncan is self-employed, we're going to enter 0 in the costs field, which means our engagement rate will be £15. The Profit Percentage field enables us to set what profit percentage we would like to make if we assign Duncan to work for a client to carry out coaching duties. In this example, we're going to want to make 30%, so we enter this into the Profit Percentage field. The system now calculates the charge out rate, i.e. we will charge Duncan out to clients at £19.50 per hour, making us a profit per hour of £4.50. The system calculates the engagement rate and charge out rate automatically, but you can override these values as you see fit. Next we enter the date period the rate will be valid for in the Valid From and To fields. Once we have finished, we click on the Save button to save the details. The system now displays a summary of Duncan's rates, and you can see the one we've just entered. If we now click on the Return to Contact Details button, the Contact Details screen is displayed and you can see our new rate displayed in Duncan's Personnel section. To edit or delete the rate details, click on the rate. This displays the rate summary, and we can then click on the rate to edit or delete it. In this example, we're going to delete the rate we've just entered, so we now click on the Delete button. We click on the Yes, Delete, Confirm button, and the system now confirms we now have no rates for Duncan. Thank you for listening to this episode, and we hope you found it useful. You can subscribe to our monthly newsletter full of tips and hints on how to get the best out of added time at www.intoaddedtime.com.